Let me ask you, when you hear the name Paul Reubens, what's the first thing you think of? For me, it's always going to be Pee Wee Herman, but also, you know, that notorious mugshot where he was arrested in the adult movie theater. Y'all know the one. This one? So one day I was scrolling through Max and I saw this documentary called Pee Wee Herman as Himself. I was intrigued. I wanted to see if he was going to tell us what made him become Pee Wee Herman. You know, tell us what, tell us about the arrest. Tell us what, was going on. Not that we didn't know, as a kid we didn't know, but as adults we know. And tell us why he disappeared. Why, he made a little bit of a comeback with Pee Wee's, Big Top Pee Wee? I don't think I ever watched that one, but I wanted to know what made him click, I guess would be a good word, a good way of saying it. I wanted him to tell me about himself. While watching the documentary, I saw a different side. I saw the Paul Reubens character, not the Pee Wee Herman character. He was humorous. I mean, he laughed, he joked, he told us stories about his life. Some happy, some sad, but I think we all have that in our lives. He let down a curtain. He let us, the viewers, know, who he was. It's not all about Pee Wee Herman. It's not all about, Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure. It was about Paul Reubens, the man, the guy that became Pee Wee Herman. It showed that he was complicated. It showed that he had demons he was fighting. And by becoming Pee Wee Herman, he could hide. He could hide those demons. He could hide the pain that he was going through. He could hide the problems he had in his life behind this funny, happy character. And it hit me, watching this documentary. It made me realize that, you see a character, there's so much more to that person. I'm not gonna, give you a synopsis. I'm not gonna say, this is what, or I'm not gonna give you, a thumbs up or rate it, 4 out of 5 stars. I want you to watch the documentary. We're Gen Xers. We grew up with Pee Wee Herman, so watch it. Really sit down. It's only 2 episodes. It's an hour and a half per episode, and watch it and tell me what you think. Comment to this video. Comment to, good, bad, or ugly. I don't care. I want to know if your opinions of Paul Reubens have changed after you watch the video, because mine have. And I'm very glad that I saw it. I mean, it's not for everybody. I get that, but not every show is. Paul Reubens, he's passed away. And, that's, everybody knows that. He passed away from cancer. He didn't tell anybody he had cancer. Nobody knew. Matt Wolf, the director of the documentary, he waited a little while before he released it because he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if he should, especially since Paul Reubens passed away during the filming of the documentary. I'm glad he did. I'm glad that he searched and decided that, hey, this story needs to be told. So watch it, comment, share, tell me what you think. Because I want to know if I'm not if I'm the only one that feels a certain way, or if I'm not alone. So check it out. It's Pee Wee Herman as himself on Max. And let me know. And subscribe, share, like my channel, and I'm going to review other documentaries, other stories that I watched that have been part of my life and been, you know, part of what has made me who I am. So, thank y'all.